So welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I am Quante. So I wanted to do something different. Let's do a story time. So if you aren't new to my channel, you know that a few weeks ago, well, not a few weeks ago at this point, 2 months ago, I officially stopped being celibate after 12 years. Yes, I know I was celibate for 12 years. And I'm damn sure hoping it's not another 12 years. Those of you that are new, I was celibate for 12 years and up until 2 months ago. And clearly now I'm not because I've had sex. I want to do a story time of that night. It was with somebody that I've known for a very long time, but somebody that I had not seen for about 13 years. But we had been talking on and off on Snapchat since earlier this year. I had been teasing him for a while on Snapchat, but he would never take the bait. And that night, don't know what the fuck happened. He took the bait and shit happened. You know, he came to my house, got me, went back to his apartment. Shit happened, came back here, shit happened. But I've known him since I was in 6th grade and he was in 7th grade. Let me give you a breakdown of that night. Like, I really wish that hindsight was 50-50, because from start to finish, that entire night, looking back at it now, that entire night was fucked up from start to finish. Like, I had just been teasing him, you know, that day. Like, okay, first of all, I had not talked to him for a month and a half before that night. And I don't know what made me respond back to him. He had been reaching out to me on Snap, but I was ignoring him for a month and a half. But that night, I don't know what made me respond back, but I did. And I was teasing him. I didn't think nothing of it because, like I said, I had teased him before and nothing happened. He was just like, I'm on my way. And I'm panicking. Number one, like I said, I haven't seen this dude in 13 years. I didn't know if he was really coming. And then I didn't have any way to really reach him other than Snapchat. He wouldn't give me his number before that night. I didn't know, you know, and it was on a Friday night, and Fridays, that's when I shave and wash my hair and do all of that. And when I do my hair, it's a process. It takes me almost 4 hours to do my hair on Fridays when I freshly wash it. And I had not even started on my hair. He was like, I'll be there in an hour. Like I said, I had not did my hair yet, and it takes me 4 hours to do my hair. So I kid you not, I had to fucking rush and half-ass do my hair and blow dry it all in an hour. And a part of me still was like, there's no way he's coming. Like, no. He gets here, and looking back at it now, when I opened the door, when I walked out to his car, that was the first red flag. The fact that he put in 0 effort to even put on a nice outfit for me, that should have been the first red flag of, okay, no, yeah, I'm not doing this. He literally had on all black, number one, like he was going to a fucking funeral. A black t-shirt and some black sweatpants. Like, 0 effort. You know, and I had on my cute little dress. You know, I thought I was looking cute, my cute little sandals. My hair was looking decent. Definitely could have been better, but I didn't have time to make it look how I wanted it to look. You know, I put on some smell good. You know, I was cute. He put 0 effort. And I did say something to him. I'm like, well, damn. So you didn't put in no effort for me. And he was just like, well, I just kind of threw on something. You would think, though, after 13 years you haven't seen me, and even if I was some random ass chick, you're gonna put in some effort to look decent. That was the first red flag. Second red flag. Again, before we even left to my house, dude was drinking straight, I want to say he said it was vodka out of a cup. So not only did you not put in any effort in the looks department, wardrobe department, but then you're coming here drinking. So you don't even give a fuck how you come across. And I get we've known each other for a long time, but I haven't seen you in 13 years. But even if I was a random chick, you don't show up drinking. He wasn't drunk, in which that's a whole nother story. I don't know how he wasn't drunk. He was drinking it straight. It wasn't mixed. He didn't chase it. It was just straight out. He poured some in the cup and he was drinking it. But he wasn't drunk, so that's a whole nother story. We're not gonna get into all that. And yes, I did get in the car with him knowing he was drinking. I trust my life with him. I know he would never put me in a situation or something. I know he would never put me in a situation where anything bad could happen to me. And I know you could say, well, he was drinking, so something bad could happen. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, okay, so that was the second red flag. You didn't put no effort into what you wore. Then you come drinking. We get back to his apartment. If I wouldn't have been so in the moment, these are where all the other red flags come into play. It's 2019, right? He didn't have no candles lit. He didn't have no music playing. His room was junky. Not nasty, but junky. Just, shit everywhere. Like, he didn't say, let me take 10 minutes to clean my room up before I leave. So those were the other red flags. So what he should have did was when he decided that he was going to swing this way and pick me up, what he should have did, he should have went to Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, probably Walmart because it would have been cheaper, and bought a portable speaker, which how do you not have a portable speaker in 2019? Bought some candles. He should have went back to his apartment, connected the portable speaker to his iPad because he has an iPad. He should have lit the candles. He should have threw on a better outfit. He should have either turned on Pandora or LiveX Live or YouTube. And if he did YouTube, he should have made a cute little making love sex playlist or put on Pandora LiveX Live and put on an artist or a song that was gonna be, some baby making love sex music and had that shit playing and had them candles burning and had on a nice outfit. And then he should have came to get me. So that's where he fucked up at. Oh yeah, and he should have cleaned his room. He should have took 10-15 minutes to clean his room. Looking back now, those were the big red flags. But I was really caught up in the moment. I didn't have time to think. I didn't think he was really coming. I had an hour to fucking get ready, and I didn't even fully get ready like I wanted to. My hair wasn't exactly how I wanted it to be. I wanted to scrub my feet, like it just, wasn't quite right. But, I did the best that I could in the hour that he gave me. Looking back at it now, the night was fucked up from start to finish. Okay, so then now let's get to the sex parts. When I had sex with him, the last time I would have been 19, 20. I'm 35 now, a long time ago. But back then, sex with him was the best sex of my life. And I'm going to say this solely because, he's the only guy that I've had any type of real foundation with. All the rest of the guys, I didn't know them before I had sex with them, But I knew him for a long time before we were ever sexual. So to me, that makes for great sex because, we had a foundation. There was some kind of emotional connection. This time around, honey, I would give it a 4 to a 5 out of 10. And this is no diss to him. Nothing that I'm saying other than his wardrobe should have been better. The room should have been clean. The music should have been on point. But the sex part, it's not a knock to him. It's just I know what I need. Even though I was celibate for 12 years, I still know what I like and what I want and what I don't like and what I need and what I don't need sexually. Number one, I was doing all the work. You know what I'm saying? Like orally, I was doing all the work. And I get like, like I said, I was celibate, so I did bleed a lot. Which I'm okay. My doctor was like, it's just because you hadn't had sex in so long. So I get like he didn't want to put his mouth back down there. But it ain't like I couldn't have jumped in the shower at his apartment or when we got back here got in the shower. But either way, I just feel like he didn't do enough for me physically and not just orally, but like, I want to be caressed. I want to be kissed. I want to be held. There was not enough of that. Like, he just wanted to fuck. Let's just get to the sex. There was no, let me wine and dine her a little bit. Let me make her feel good. You know what I'm saying? He just, let me give it a dick. Let me make sure she sucks me real good. You know what I'm saying? It was very selfish, one-sided sex. There were definitely moments where I was faking. Like, I could remember 2 moments in particular at his apartment. Because we had sex there and we had sex here. One time when we were doggy style. And I was definitely rolling my eyes like, oh my God, he's taking too long. Hurry the fuck up. I don't like drawn out sex. I don't like sex that's lasting 30, 45 minutes. I don't like that shit. Like, let's just get this shit over with. Like, that baby bad to say, but I just don't like sex that goes on and on and on. Like, no, get the fuck up off of me. And he was just taking too long, so I was definitely rolling my eyes. And I remember saying to myself, I'm so glad he can't see my face because he would know she's not enjoying this right now. I was literally rolling my eyes. There was another moment where I did feel like I was gonna come, but I knew I wasn't. No dick has ever made me come. And that's not to say I haven't had great sex. Let me check. Because I have. It's just dick just doesn't make me come. But that doesn't define good sex to me. But I felt like I was going to, so I was like, I'm gonna come. So I let him think that I came, but I really didn't. Fake it till you make it. Or fake it until his ass comes. But, I let him think that the dick was so good that it made me come, but I didn't. I never came. Like, no, that's just not gonna happen. So yeah, I faked that. And then like the way that he came the first time was just whack as fuck to me. He's standing over me, I'm laying down, he's playing with his dick, and I'm touching my pussy, and that's how he fucking came. The shit is whack as fuck. I don't like that whack ass shit. Like, your dick should be inside of me when you come. I don't like that. That was whack as fuck to me. And like, he's not a good kisser. He likes to suck on your lips, which I don't fucking understand that. I've never understood that. He's always been like that when it comes, like, he knows how to, everybody knows how to do that, but he doesn't know how to kiss. He likes to fucking suck lips. Why? I'm not food. Don't suck my face. You can suck on my neck. That's a whole other story there too. We'll get to that. Stop sucking on my lips and fucking learn how to make out. Kiss. And it's like, I need that during sex. Like, let's have make out sessions while we having sex. Fucking hold me, caress me, make me feel good. There was none of that. It was just, and then like I told him to give me a hickey. And when I say give me a hickey, like, I love hickeys. I've always loved hickeys. Like, I want you to fucking suck on my neck so good that there is a mark left on my neck the next week. Like, you sucked my neck that hard. Like, I love hickeys. I don't give a damn how old I get. You're never too old for hickeys. Like, they are just life. He did not suck on my neck good enough. I think it lasted for like a day and a half and it was gone. I want that hickey to be up there a week later. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to fucking bruise my neck. You understand? Like, make it look like you punch me in the neck. Like, that kind of hickey. I fucking love hickeys. Like, mark your territory even if I'm not your territory. Mark that shit. You know what I'm saying? Give me hickeys on my face. I love hickeys. He needs to. And for somebody that likes to suck on lips, you would think he would know how to suck on the neck really good, but he don't. Shit was whack. He can't even give a good hickey. Jesus. And I'm not frustrated, but like, just damn, like, latch on like a fucking leash. Like, just on that neck like a fucking sponge. Suck that shit up. You know, like, God. Looking back on it now, though, I'm so glad that out of that whole situation, that I didn't think about the sexual part. Because if I did, I would have been disappointed for weeks. But that's the part of the whole situation that I really didn't even think about much afterwards. So looking back at it now, I can just laugh. You know, I just feel like it should have been way better. I feel like, especially because it was me and him, we've known each other for so long, even though we hadn't seen each other in a while. I just feel like it should have been better, and it wasn't. So, like, if he would have sought the mood for me, though. Oh, wait, let me rewind. Oh, when we got to his apartment, he has like a lamp and it changes colors. I mean, it's kind of cool, but you cannot use that as your romance thing. Like, no, dude, get some fucking candles. And then he played his music off of his TV, music choice. Who does that in 2019? We play our music now off of our electronics, our phones, our laptops, our iPads, you know? We play our music off of portable speakers now. So he had to keep stopping to fucking fix the TV because, you know, Music Choice are going to show commercials. The music kept changing. It was just fucking terrible. But if his ass would have had a portable speaker, which again, how do you not have a portable speaker in 2019? I don't understand. I have two of them. Shit was whack. I don't ever play no music off no TV. My music is always played off of YouTube, Pandora, LiveX Live. I have so many playlists on YouTube. I have so many playlists, or not playlists, but yeah, I have a playlist on Pandora, LiveX Live. Like, man. Ugh. So it was like, he didn't set the mood for me. So when we came back here, I didn't set the mood for him. If he would have set the mood for me, if the night would have started with the mood being right, when we got back here, I had a drawer full of candles. And like I said, I got playlists. I have two portable speakers. The mood would have been right. You know, I have a blue light and a red light. Like, man, I would have had the mood right. It just was so fucking stupid. And then, like, sorry if I'm trying to check the camera because I don't want it to overheat. Then he kept stopping because he kept changing condoms. And, you know, like, you're just stopping too much. Like, let's just, come on. Shit over with. Stop stopping. It was fucking terrible. Like, I literally would give it a 4 or a 5. It could have been so much better. And then another thing, I don't know if it's good or bad, but I really thought that after 12 years of not having sex, that physically I would feel differently. Like, I thought for sure my pussy would hurt. You know, I thought for sure like I might be walking a little funny. You know, I thought that she may feel like she's been spread open, you know, because she's been like this, and now she might be like this a little bit because, you know, she ain't had nothing in her in a long time. I felt nothing afterwards. And to me, I feel like that's a bad thing. Not saying like his dick is small, because it's not. Oh, he got a nice dick. But he's always had a nice dick. But I don't know, like he just wasn't hitting it right or something. I don't know. Like I mean, maybe it's not bad. I don't know. But to me, I feel like physically I should have felt differently. And again, this is not a diss to him, because I said this to him. I was like, why don't I feel differently? Why doesn't my pussy feel differently? He was like, I don't know. But for me, I feel like it's a bad thing, because I feel like it should have felt differently, and it didn't. It didn't feel no different an hour after than it did an hour before. There was no difference. The next day, nothing felt differently. It just nothing. The only thing was I bled that night. I didn't bleed no more after that. But that was it. But like physically, I didn't feel no differently. And I feel like that's a bad thing. And as far as how the sex actually was, I would score it the same, about a 4 or 5, because it hurt a little bit, which again, that's to be expected because it had been 12 years. And because we were both going too rough and too quick, too fast for my first time after 12 years. It should have been more like, making love slow. But we were so caught up that it was kind of rough, and it shouldn't have been. Not for me after the first time after 12 years. I don't know. I just feel like the connection wasn't there like it was in the past. And, I'm a big believer that if there's no emotional connection, then the sex isn't going to be good. I feel like you can have sex with anybody, but if there is not an emotional connection, then it's just going to be sex. Like, it's not really going to be good. And for me, it wasn't really there like it used to be, you know? Like, I feel like I need a do over of my first time. Like, the whole night was just, it was fucked up. Like, looking back at it now, from start to finish, from the moment that he even told me he was on his way, it was fucked up because I shouldn't have had to rush. I should have been able to take my time and get ready like I needed to. Like, he should have given me, because I had told him, I was like, I just got out of the shower. I haven't done my hair. And he knew, he watched my snaps. He knew Fridays, that's my wash my hair, shave, do my hair day. So he should have been like, okay, I'll give you a few hours so you can get ready. You know what I'm saying? That would have been the right thing. The gentleman thing to do was give me the time I needed to get ready. And then, like I said, he should have went to Walmart, bought a portable speaker, bought some candles, had the music right, had the candles right, had the mood right, and he should have put on a nice outfit. And then he shouldn't have been drinking. He should have been trying to impress me a little bit. Even if it was just a sex thing or whatever it was, I still feel like he should have been trying to impress me. And then sexually, like I said, it shouldn't have been rough sex, fast sex. It should have been slow, gentle, making love type of sex. I feel like he should have put in more work. There should have been more oral play. And he took a shower. He should have asked me to take a shower with him. But when I got back here, he should have been like, jump in the shower real quick, get some of that off of you. It was not right. Here is the gag. He took a shower at his apartment. I think he put back on the same outfit. Instead of him taking a shower and putting on something different, I think he put on the same outfit. Which, I'm not calling him dirty, but I would have took a shower here, I would have put on something different. That's just me, though. Like, what's the point of taking a shower? You're gonna put back on the same thing, but and then I would have been trying to impress him, so I'm not gonna put on the same thing. I'll make sure I put on something different. But that's just me. I'm not calling him dirty. It's just he put back on the same outfit. It just should have been differently. It just was not how I pictured my first time going. And then I feel like the fact that he knew that I hadn't had sex in 12 years, I feel like he should have went out of his way to make sure that the night was right. Like, regardless of if it was just a physical thing or not, I feel like he should have been like, okay, I know she hasn't had sex in 12 years, so I'm gonna make sure everything is right, and I'm gonna take my time, and I'm gonna wine and dine her a little bit. I'm gonna make her feel good, I'm gonna ease into it, I'm gonna make her feel special in those moments and make her feel good. None of that. He just was out to get it, honey. Didn't give a fuck. Definitely did not ever expect that it would be like that after I waited for so long. And I definitely feel like I deserved a night better than that. I waited a long time, and I chose him out of every man on this earth, even though I had always said if I was going to give it to somebody after all that time, it was going to be him. But I feel like I deserved for that night to be better than what it was. And I want a fucking do-over of my first time after 12 years. Not with him, but just with a guy that knows better and a guy that is willing to go the extra mile. A guy that's gonna be gentle, a guy that's gonna dress nice and not be drinking and make sure the mood is right. You know, I deserve that. Definitely want to fucking do over first time after 12 years. But yeah, I just felt like doing a story time. And I feel like telling that story. And again, this is no diss to him because he may watch this vlog. This is just my truth of that night and how I feel about that night. My perspective of that night. I would give it a 4 out of 10. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. Out of 5 stars, 1.5, 2-ish. I didn't give it 2 because, you know, it's him, but yeah. The dick side is still nice though, but yeah, he was just really clueless. Yeah, it was just from start to finish. It was just, looking back at it now, it was a horrible night from start to finish. I mean, we had fun, you know, we had good conversations in the car, you know, after we started, because like I said, we stopped and started a lot, even though, you know, there was a moment where I needed to stop. You know, 12 years, I gotta fucking take a break. And he, you know, want to go for an hour. We talked. It was fun. It wasn't how it should have been. He should have did a lot more. He should have did better. He should have known better. Yeah, it's not a diss. This is just, again, my perspective, my outlook on it, how I feel about that night. I want a fucking do-over. I deserve a do-over. But thank God now I could just sit back and laugh at it. I mean, that's all you can do, right? It is what it is. You know, you definitely wish that hindsight was 50-50 though, right? Because if I would have had time to actually sit and plan that night like it should have been, that night should have been planned, and he would have showed up at my house wearing that right there would have been, okay, no, I'm not doing this. Either you go back home and change, or this night is not happening. But, you know, I didn't have time. He didn't give me that time. He was just literally, I'm on my way. And that in itself was fucked up. Because like I said, the gentleman thing to do would have been to give me the time that I needed to get ready. I'm a woman. And every man knows that a woman needs time. And I don't know why he felt the need to fucking rush. Anyway. Yeah, you know, hindsight ain't 50-50. I wish it was. But what can you do? I hope you enjoyed this story time. I may incorporate story times more often because I do want to, and I've been saying this from the beginning, include stories on my vlog. So I'm going to make that a point at least once a week or once every other week to include a story time. Hope you enjoyed this vlog and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one.